Hello guys, this is K Grease here, and I am playing some GoldenEye. Alright, so let me get a few things out of the way first. How this Let's Play is gonna go is that I'm going to do like one mission per each episode, like mission 1 in episode 1, mission 2 in episode 2. And let me explain a few things about this game first. This game was the very first game to introduce the headshot. All shooters before this had it so like if you shot an enemy and any part of the body, it would just do a set amount of damage. But with this, what GoldenEye 007 basically did was like a headshot shooting an enemy to the head did maximum damage, shooting an enemy in the foot did minimum damage, shooting the enemy in the chest did average damage. And then what this game also did is it introduced an alarm system, so that the more bullets that you fired, the more enemies that would spawn. So the game like gave you a little incentive to play more stealthy and play quietly so that you didn't alarm any guards. And last, this game revolutionized first-person shooters on home consoles. Before this, all first-person shooters were on personal computers. But this game, like, the Nintendo 64 introduced the analog stick, was the first system to do that. Nintendo basically invented the analog stick, and all future systems copied it. So, even the PlayStation 1 had to recall their controllers to put a joystick on it, because Nintendo invented it. In doing so, allowed this game to be a success. So I'm going to start with Mission 1, which is the dam. And I am not an expert at this game. This is by no means a speed run. I'm just playing this for recreational purposes. So yeah. And this mission is on a dam 9 years ago. And now, what you're first going to see here is that the graphics look really unappealing. And the way I've always considered this game is that this game is basically what Earthbound was for the Super Nintendo. Earthbound is considered one of the greatest RPGs of all time, but the graphics were really ugly. And like Chucker Connor himself, he's like, oh, these graphics, they didn't get the graphics right, but they sure did get the gameplay right. So that's basically how I summarize this game. I mean, I know the graphics are ugly, but think about it. This game, with the multiplayer, had to support 4 people. They couldn't make the graphics look spectacular. But yeah, it's perfect. I love this game. But yeah, I've never actually beaten the game before. I just played a little bit of multiplayer. And I'll go over right now and explain the controls. Z is to shoot, B is to reload, A is to switch your guns, and R and L are to aim. The C buttons are to move your view up and down, and the joystick is obviously to move. And you at all times have a melee weapon. If you don't have a sniper rifle, your melee weapon would be your fist. But if you pick up a sniper rifle, and I'll show this in a minute once I kill these guys. How am I supposed to kill him? It's like a 1-inch crack. But yeah, normally your melee weapon would be your fist, but when you pick up a sniper rifle, the end of your gun becomes a melee weapon. And as easy as to shoot, I said that. Okay. And I was playing multiplayer on this the other day with my brother, and what I was doing is that I was playing Odd Job, and I set the health to +10. So, and I kept picking up body armor, and my brother was like running around with lasers, really powerful, overpowered lasers that would normally take like 1 or 2 shots. But the health was like +10, and I was Odd Job, so he could never hit me. And I was just running around with my fist, just beating him up, and then I kept picking up more body armor, so we went the entire game without anyone getting a kill. And then and now what you're gonna see here is a lock. Whenever you come to a lock, you just have to aim with your gun and shoot it down. And I don't know if it's always gonna do it, but the last 2 times I played this mission, when I got to this part, what you're gonna do, I don't know, I think this is funny, like, alarm the guard that you hear, don't kill him. I think maybe shoot him in the leg or something. And then, alright, watch this. Yeah, I don't know, it's pretty sweet, the way it just like runs off. Wow, there was too many bullets there. And I actually didn't know this until just yesterday, but on the left side, when you pause, if you move to the left, you'll see your mission objectives and whether you've completed them or not. And if you move to the right from there, you'll see what weapons you have and whether they're armed or not, and everything relating to the mission. If you move right again, you'll see your joystick, and here is to music, sound effects, and to set up all the controls. And then from the main start, right here, you can either you can go to abort mission, and then you can cancel or confirm. So yeah, and one more thing. On the left side, you'll notice your health. Once it gets all, obviously, once it gets all the way to the bottom, you're out of health and you die. On the right, you see your body armor. If you pick up body armor, you won't get hurt until all of your body armor runs out. So once the blue gets down to 0, then you'll start losing red, which was your health. But really, it's not too difficult. Though if you're playing on easy like I am, then yeah, you won't have too much to worry about. And you can go down into this bottom portion, and you can do a lot of stuff, but the only thing you need to do is beat the mission, is go up the staircase and then jump off. Now you're gonna get a cutscene where it shows James Bond jumping off the dam like 2 or 3 times, and he jumps off again, and it's gonna show him jumping off again.
I'm a scat man. Skibidi